My journey has taken me to the mountains of Egmar, making my way to the east. I am now 30 years old, and I have seen what awaits me in the west, having met with Arendar and uniting the Illumina. I traveled to all corners of the continent to meet with the descendants of the old kingdoms, but the Lords of Power have not been called yet. Greetings, traveler. I see you too have found yourself on this road midst the harsh conditions.
I see you're capable in this weather. My name is Marcus Solomon, and I am the Earl of Kafash, in the north. My path takes me to Mid-Arthur.
What led you on this path, Earl Solomon?
Have you heard of the Light of Kings? I wish to seek its knowledge.
As a young man, I witnessed a mystical light that emanated an unknown power and bestowed upon me a vision of kingship. The light hung suspended in the air, resembling a magical orb, and beckoned me towards a path of great importance. This singular encounter marked the beginning of my journey to become the King of the West, leading my people towards peace and prosperity.
So, it is real. I know of what you speak. Please elaborate. I've always wanted to learn what it truly meant.
Follow me, Marcus, and I will bring you to the place you desire to see. You are on the right way, for it lies in the deep forests of Mid-Arthur.
Was this your home, Mr. Whiterock?
It was once. It was known as Cillian. Now it's just a graveyard. We should move on from this place and not let it interfere with our journey.
My parents left me a long time ago. They are no longer with us, along with everyone I ever knew up to that point. Their loss impacted me profoundly, but it also taught me to overcome my grief and leave the mourning in the past. For years now, I have sought answers to explain this feeling, but I have never been able to find any until I learned about the 7 Lords of Power.
So, you have come to realize that you are one of them?
A Lord of Power.
Once we reach the temple, everything will become clear. I used to live here for a long time. It has always held a special place in my heart. I think I can see my old house.
Son, you have grown so large, as did your beard, I see.
It has been long, and perhaps it is an even longer story to tell.
Come inside. I have to tell you something first.
I noticed that Elvidor is not here, nor have I seen her. Where is she, might I ask?
She passed 10 years ago, due to a mysterious illness. Dark men came to Farling, and they cursed her, along with many others. Her weakened state eventually took her life, and all that is left are my memories. They asked me about you, but I didn't know why. I told them nothing.
I didn't know. I might know who's behind this. I believe there are some who stand in the way of the prophecy. Some who are willing to do everything in their power to stop it. They are known as the Maradin Order, and they seek to destroy the Lords of Power.
You didn't let me know?
This is what my greatest fears estimate, the return of their order.
You don't understand. They would have tortured all of you. They would have burned down your village, seeking information about Cillian and the Lords of Power. And once they knew everything, they would have killed every one of you.
I'm sorry, Gorenfell. I should have been there for you and her.
It's me. I should let my past go. I have to move on instead of holding on. Yes, Elvidor is in the past now. I think I am going on the road as well.
You should come to the west. There's a new civilization rising, and you can be a part of it.
Why don't you join us on our travels?
I will do that. I will join you. Now I am primed for an adventure.
On our way across Mid-Arthur, we met with many passers-by who greeted us with their life stories. One of them was an elf from the Blue Valley, and he offered us resources for the construction of the new arising kingdom. Our knowledge of the world expanded with each step we took.
By the gods, it's magnificent.
7 kings will hold immense power, and their subjects will respect them greatly. They will unquestioningly follow their rulers. Yet they will not hold back their opinions and grievances. However, they will remain faithful to their leaders, and their loyalty will never waver.
Who's there? No worries. We are friends, I suppose.
I haven't had to deal with others in this temple for ages. Now, who are you?
You must be here with the same purpose as us. My name is Cillian Whiterock, and this is my friend Marcus. We have come here for knowledge. Most likely like you. If I am correct.
My name is Samuel. I am a merchant. At least I used to be, years ago. A green light led me to this place where I sought answers, and I stumbled upon a book about 7 powers. I discovered that my name was recorded in that book, indicating that I am the sole surviving member of my family, and possibly the rightful heir to an ancient kingdom.
I shall spare you the search, for you are the heir to a Samuel of the South, as I am the heir to Ismair of the West.
Ismair!
We are not to follow in their footsteps, but instead we should recreate our path for peace. They call me the King of the West already, but I am not officially one yet, not before we have expanded. Now I see, you are the 3rd statue, so it is true that you are a destined king, as one of the Lords of Power.
Indeed, I am. Your eyes are keen, friend. Name's Samuel Kane. Who might you be?
Well met, Lord Kane. My name is Marcus Solomon.
Well met, Mr. Kane. I am Gorinfell, Cillian's father.
I'm sorry, but how are you his father?
I'll leave that story for my son to tell you. Well, this has all been very interesting, but I think it's time for me to leave.
Already?
You have become very strong and wise, Cillian. I am very pleased to have shared so many things with you, but I think the time has come for us to separate. Of course, we will see each other again. All journeys must come to an end. Just like all books, I will travel to the west in search of a new life of adventure and excitement. Yes, Elvador, she is in the past.
When will I see you again?
One day, when you are a true king, our paths will cross, and our stories will be great. Goodbye, son.
Goodbye, father.
How could it be that a dwarf is parent to a man?
That's a very long story, which I will tell you later. Things have to be done first that cannot wait. This, my friends, is the answer to all our questions. It is our prophecy. These words will guide our lives to the future we seek to reach, as they have already determined our past. First, we must find out who you are. Are you both familiar with the name Ismair?
I know my name and who I am.
Are you sure about that?
I know about Ismair and part of what he has done.
Right, Ismair?
I suggest you both read the book entirely, for it contains all there is to know about the Lords of Power.
Days passed by as the 2 lords delved into the tale of the old kings. Marcus learned to be the heir of King Michael of the North. Samuel's ancestor was King Asamuel of the South. Our union sparked the creation of the first human kingdom since the fall of the old empire. Thousands of years ago, the once small village of the West grew to a city of great prosperity. All of the Illumina were to unite under the way of the prophecy, for the Lords of Power were about to return to their former glory. The first kingdom, known as Menouer, prospered in the West. After the declaration of the kingdom, had Marcus and Samuel departed to their homelands. Lord Marcus traveled with a large gathering of humans to the desert lands, north of Mid-Arthur, where he began the construction of a city. Lord Samuel traveled to the south of the continent, following in the footsteps of Marcus, and beginning the creation of a new civilization. With the help of Menouer, did 2 new kingdoms arise over the years of construction. As many would join and prosper,
from the shared determination for the return of the seven kings. With the declaration of the three kingdoms, had the three kings gathered for a final construction to mark their union. In the center of the city in the west stood a mountain upon which the three kings began the creation of a palace greater than any before. This palace would be known as Westerfell, and within its largest hall were to be three thrones for the three kings, where they could unite and discuss the circumstances of their civilizations. After the palace had been built, the three kings declared their kingdoms as one great empire. This empire would be known as Menouer, ruled by three emperors governing over their countries, with each their individual capital.